Hello everyone, Skyway here. So after playing a while with Baraka and kind of learning him, I wanted to do this video covering up my first impressions on him. Baraka is one of the simplest characters in Mortal Kombat 11. He has few strings, so his playstyle is really defined. I think that he is the kind of character that wants to. I would call him a brawler rather than a rushdown character. He has the tools to play footsies up close, but in the mid range he is kind of weak. So up close you have back 3, really good move, forward 4, forward 2, it's really quick, good for punishes. 1-1 of course on block, you can mix them up, doing the last part, just doing these two parts and then going for more pressure. 1-1-2, it's super good because if you hit them you have a lot of time to hit confirm, and if you don't, you are safe on block either way. They can flawless block, but that's aside. So when he gets in this range, he has two options. He can try to play footsies with a bit of weaker tools, but because this doesn't reach, so you can try to knock them down with this, play a bit with this, but he feels uncomfortable here. Just go and unga bunga them with this. So you can try to do that, or you can try to do your other option, which is just walk back, chill, and chuck out fireballs, because Baraka has one of the best fireballs in the game. This does a lot of damage. For a lot of characters, it's not really hard to get in Baraka when he's chucking out these fireballs because they are really slow. You can just crouch them and slowly get in, but it's really hard to zone him or try to outfoot him with this. Try to do something, and if he has the life lead, most of the time you're going to lose because these do so much damage and they have a really huge hitbox. So yeah, he's really forcing you to get in, and again on the range that he likes, and he ends up killing you with this. It's as simple as it sounds. It's a really simple game plan that Baraka has, but it fits him, right? It's like a monster. He wants to kill his opponent, and that's it. But I think it's really fun. This character is, although he's simple and he has simple tools, he's really fun. He's really fundamental based. So if you beat someone with him, you can say that yeah, I did it with fundamentals. I didn't use much shenanigans. He doesn't have much mix-ups or anything. So yeah, that's Baraka in a nutshell. Now let's talk a bit about the variations really quick. First one is gutted. Basically, the most important thing of this variation is that every time you open your opponent up, you get like 34% out with just 1 meter, which is a lot of damage. And in the corner, you get even more damage. You get access to the crushing blow. Let's just see an example of how much damage Baraka does with this variation, with this really simple combo. So as you can see, 40%, more than 40%, that's a lot, and this is what makes, basically this buffs Baraka's damage on combos, and that's it. This is the variation. Then the second variation, it's a bit more interesting. It gives him a new tool to work with, but it takes away a lot of damage, which is kind of a bummer. But now he has a command drop, so in his layer of pressure and footsies, he has a command drop. In case you're blocking, well, you can just get them, do a bit of damage, and then keep pressuring them because it gives you Oki. He also gets really easy follow-ups out of jump kicks, follow-ups out of this crushing blow, which is really good, and tick throws. You can do forward 2-1 into this, 1-1, back 3 into this. So his layer of his pressure gets much more interesting, but at the cost of two good tools, the gutted and the chop. Instead of the chop you use this, which is an anti-air, maybe to play neutral a bit better and to some combos in the corner, but I really don't find this move super useful. Now the third variation, it's like the new one. So in this variation, Baraka loses a lot of damage, like in the number 2, and instead of winning pressure, he wins a better neutral and tools to get his opponent in the corner. So in this variation, you can always choose whether to put people back or forward. Okay, as you can see here, all the moves that he has in this variation has this mechanic, okay, of throwing them back or throwing them forward, even like a kebab. So back and forward. Okay, so with all of this, what you want to do is put your opponent in the corner. Okay, also this does a lot of corner carry, so if you end a combo with this, boom, suddenly you're in the corner, and when you're in the corner, you have this that ends in an overhead, and this that also ends in an overhead, but you also have a low. So it's time for mix-ups. This low gives you a restance, which they cannot use defensive option, which means they cannot use defensive options, and then boom, you pressure them again. You go for you go for this into grab. You can go for more pressure. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so yeah, this variation is about this. Oh, I would like to highlight Baraka Circle, which has a lot of moves. You can cancel pokes, because the good thing about it is that if you enhance it, it's safe on block. So you can cancel pokes out of it safely. You can use it, just use it in neutral without much meditation, because it comes out in 10 frames, super quick, and it has a really tricky hitbox to kind of whiff punish. It's almost impossible to whiff punish. You can also use it after this in order to give up the combo, which you cannot normally do in other situations, and you get a lot of damage. And yeah, also follow-up jumps, a lot of stuff. This move is really good, trust me. You need to use it a lot using this variation. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.